Hey babes, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to revive your old wigs and stop throwing them away because yes, they can be saved. Starting off, I'm going to be cutting off this frontal. So I'm going to be replacing the frontal of this wig, but I wanted to wash the bundles because it's been sitting in like my little wig bin for so long. So I'm going to put a new frontal on it, but instead I'm just going to cut this off and go ahead and wash the wig. That way it can cut down some of the prep time.
I'll be right back. 50 million around the world and they said that I couldn't get. I done got so sick and filthy with binges I can't speak. How you gonna be talking shit? Shouter, you just got a pit. How you gonna hold up a belt when we know you ain't even with it?
So to shampoo this wig, I'm going to be using the Dawn dish detergent. I know y'all probably like, oh my god, dish soap, but I got this tip from Slade by Jordan, and it actually really gets all that dirt and grime out of your wigs. Like, it really thoroughly washes it. And as I know, Dawn dish detergent, it's really used for a lot of things. Like, they use it to bathe animals and stuff like that. So you can use it on your wigs. It's perfectly safe, but it definitely gets all that product and stuff out of your hair and do a deep cleanse.
When he pull up, wanna pop my hood up. Bet he better have a six-pack in the cooler. Getting money, divas getting money. If you ain't getting money, then you ain't got nothing for me. Tell me something. Where your boss at?
Now I'm taking the Tresemme conditioner and I'm going to be conditioning the hair. And as you can see, the hair is kind of coming back to life. But once I put this on it, this is really going to make the hair come back to life. Like, I'm telling y'all, once I conditioned the hair, the brush was going through the hair like butter. So definitely want to pick you up some Tresemme conditioner.
Since 15 and my stiletto been strutting in this game. What's your age? Was the question they asked when I hit the stage. I'm a diva, best believer. You see her, she getting paid. She ain't calling him the greeter, don't need him her best man. This is a sticker, I need them bags.
And as y'all can see, the hair looks like butter. Like, look at the brush going straight through the hair. Like, look at the curl pattern. The wig has definitely came back to life. But we do have one more step left that's really gonna bring the wig back. But I just wanted to show y'all how much of a must it is to condition your hair. Condition that hair because it really brings the body, the curls back, the shine, and the luster. So now the last thing we're going to use is a silicone mix. This is the bamboo one. I've used the original one, but the bamboo one smelled pretty nice. So I used this on the hair, and when I tell y'all, this made the hair even more buttery. So I just want to say, ladies, y'all spending over $200 or more on your wigs, save them. Like, it's okay if they look crusty after a month of wearing it. It's gonna look crusty, but trust the plus, if you wash that wig and bring it back to life, it's gonna like you just ordered it yesterday. So all you gotta do is condition your hair, and look at the hair even more. Boom, butter. Like, I'm just running the brush through the hair effortlessly, and this is curly hair. So condition your wigs, ladies. And look at that curl pattern. I just wanted to show y'all that curl pattern too, like how I was just sitting down there. Yeah, like the wig really came back, and that is how much hair that I lost from deep conditioning the wig. So now I'm taking my Got To Be glue gel and my white stockings. Y'all already know the drill. And I'm just going to gel down my edges and get prepared for my ball cap. So this is the wig after I added another frontal on it and plucked the frontal. I added a 13 by 6 transparent lace frontal on the wig and then I just plucked it. So now I'm just hot combing it and getting it ready to be glued down. So now I am trying on the wig just to fit it on my head, and this is a crucial part of how to lay the wig down by yourself. So I take a light press powder and I kind of like outline where I want the wig to lay. So I'm making like little dots to know like, okay, that's where I want the frontal to stop and that's where I'm gonna apply the glue. Because I noticed when I used to do my frontal wigs and I just lay the glue where I think I want to lay it, I end up cutting too much of the lace off or adding too much glue so it's all sticky. I had to take it out. It just be a mess. So I find this way to be way much better and precise. And this was my first time actually even doing this technique and my wig came out so good. So now I'm taking the boho active and I'm going to be applying 3 layers of that. And as y'all noticed, let me get my words together. As y'all noticed in the beginning when I was putting the wig on, I didn't cut the ear tabs. Also, that's another trick I learned. I learned to cut the ear tabs off after you glue the wig down because I don't like that look where like some people frontals when they get around the ear tabs, you kind of see like that straight box edge, almost look like a tape up on the side. Like it don't look flawless like a skin like finish. Like you can tell like that's where the end of the frontal is, and you can see a little bit of like the edges because it didn't really cover the full ear. Yeah, that's comes from like cutting too much of the ear tab away. So this is why I'm doing it this way, because after I lay it down perfectly, what's ever left over, just cut it off and you don't have to worry about that tape up box look on the side. And so when I'm laying the wig down, as you can see now, I'm literally just connecting the dots. So the dots that I made on the frontal and I made on my skin, like I'm literally just placing them on top of each other because that's exactly where I want it. That's exactly where I laid the glue. And it came out perfect. So this method I'm gonna try from now on. Like I'm not going back. This is how your lace gonna lay every time, like when you're applying a fresh lace. But I'm gonna make a detailed video on that. Like this video was more for the hairstyle, but I'll make a more detailed how to apply a frontal wig. And now I'm just taking like some between cool and hot air and just kind of like sealing that down, pressing that into the skin before I tie it down with my elastic band. So I'm leaving that band on for 5 minutes, and y'all look at that lace after I took it out. I'm just hot combing it back, getting it prepared for me to cut the lace off, but I didn't even cut the lace off, and look at it, like look at it. So now I'm taking the ear tabs, and as y'all can see, this is what did not get glued down. So see how it's only like a little piece of the ear tab that I am cutting off? Most people be cutting off like a whole straight line of your frontal, and that's why you get that box tape up look. I only cut off a little piece because that's what was left over. So now I'm taking a fresh eyebrow razor. This is how you get that seamless look, because the eyebrow razor gives you that jagged edge, and unlike a scissor, because a scissor it give you that straight edge and it's more detectable unless you go in a zigzag motion, and that works because I used to use a scissor too. But for a more professional seamless look, use that eyebrow razor because it's gonna make it look like it's not even there. Like as y'all can see, I'm cutting off, and y'all can't tell me this is not my scalp. Like look at that, it is plucked to the gods, like baby. And this is a transparent lace, y'all. Transparent lace. A lot of people don't like transparent lace because it's white, but it's easier to, like you really have to tint it. But I'd rather have a lace that's white and I get to tint it as much to my color than a dark lace, and I can't really do much about it. But yeah, and I'm just parting the hair. Like basically you're cutting off everything that didn't get glued, following your lines and your guides that you made. And that's how you get a seamless look with your frontal. She want to stay tonight, and
I smile like a saint with a sinner's mind. Baby, roll it, lick it, let it blow your mind. Shotgun and taking shots now.
So another thing about transparent lace is sometimes leave it like a white cast, but that's okay because we're going to go tint that. So I'm going to use my Ruby Kisses level 15 and just put a little bit of makeup to blend that in. And as y'all can see, that white cast went away, okay? Blend it right into my skin. But we're about to melt that even more and take my Sebastian Shaper Plus hairspray and spray that on the hairline. And look at that. Melting, but we ain't even melted yet because I got to put the elastic band on. But that Shaper Plus will do it. And get into it, y'all. This is so scan. Like, I was too hyped. Like, this is one of the best installs that I've ever did. Like, look at that. That is scalp, okay, y'all? Like, I couldn't even believe it. So, y'all try this trick at home. I'm telling y'all, the lace is going to come out right every time. So, now I'm going to go ahead. I was trying to achieve, you know, the little hairstyle that's been going viral lately. Like, the curly hair with the two side little bangs slit down and a little puff. That's what I was doing. But now I'm doing my baby hairs, and I'm just gonna do two simple baby hairs on the side of my face, and I'm just plucking on it because I don't like when the baby hairs are so thick. I like it to be a little plucked. So I'm just separating my baby's hairs, and I'm gonna cut them with the eyebrow razor and curl them and swoop and dupe them. And y'all, please be careful with that hot comb. Like, as y'all see, I burnt my ear. Okay, that's why I got them two scars on my face. Because them hot tools do not be playing. They be hot. Especially when you're doing it on yourself and you got it so close to your face. So just be careful. Don't be like me.
I've been watching you for some time. Can't stop staring at those ocean eyes. Burning cities and napalm skies. 15 flares inside those ocean eyes. Your ocean eyes on fire. You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared.
And now I'm taking my Nairobi setting mousse, and I'm going to use that to lay down my edges. I find that mousse works better for me because it gives me more room to kind of really perfect my edges. I tried gel, but once that gel is set, it's set. Like, that edge is not moving. It becomes so hard, and then after a couple of days, it kind of turns white. So I feel like if you use gel, you just have to know what you're doing. Like, there, you can't go back and correct it. So mousse gives you a little bit more leg room, and once it dries, they give you that soft kind of baby hair, because I don't like them hard, crunchy baby hairs.
Friends with time. He left her lonely with the diamond mine and those ocean eyes on fire. You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared.
And now I'm taking my wrap strip, and I'm just going to tie my edges down and let that sit for 20 to 30 minutes. Just so it can fully dry. If you have a dryer, you can set underneath a dryer, but I don't have an underhead dryer, so I just sat around for 10 to 20 minutes. And then I took the scarf off, y'all. I had took me a nap because I was doing this all day, but I'm just combing out the edges and just fixing and correcting them. But those are how the edges turned out. They turned out really soft. And look at that scalp, y'all. That scalp. This wig was scalp. So now I'm taking my She Balm wax stick and I'm going to be laying down those two sections where I'm going to be doing like the slick side part. So I'm just hot combing and slicking that down.
Don't talk to me. For a show 150, don't talk to me. You ain't never helped your mans, don't talk to me. You should follow all the trends, don't talk to me. I set the bar, I'm the bar. In the sky, I'm a star. I don't fall in love, cause I be loving hard. Do everything like my shirt, it's a large. I don't care, I cuss a ghost. 2 kids in 2 states, I be doing the most. I got white folks money that I won't blow. And if you ask why, cause the white folks don't. Big bank, take little bank, bank. Big bank, take little bank, bank. Type of money you gon' do sight. Type of money you gon' do bank. From the hoes, type of money make you stay white. Type of money she gon' let you put it in the fight. Big bank, take little bank, bank. Big bank, take little bank, bank.
Everything proper, no propaganda. Tropicana go yard bandana. Big sack, a lot of hoes like Santa. Threw a birthday party in a phantom. Big like a dinosaur did it. And you know, titty shining like a acrylic.
So with the ends of the two little side parts, I'm just going to make a small little ponytail and tie it in the back of my wig and then flip it under so it doesn't poke out.
Chocolate on her. Big bank, take small. Bank account on some tall. Attitude on some you too. Bank roll on what it do. Meet me at the roulette vibe. And if I ain't did it yet, I'll try.
Big bank, take little bank, bank. Big bank, take little bank, bank. Type of money you gon' do sight. Type of money you gon' do bank. From the hoes, type of money make you stay white. Type of money she gon' let you put it in the fight. Big bank, take little bank, bank. Big bank, take little bank.
She said, what you gon' do if I leave? I said, I'ma do me. B.I.G. Everything zoomed in. Big bag on me looking like I'm moving in. Got my foot in the door and we still here. I'm a first generation millionaire. I broke the curse of my family not having it. I'm passionate like girls.
And now I'm just taking a claw clip and just pushing the ponytail up to the front and having that claw clip hold it open. And then just fluffing out my little ponytail. I ended up spraying it with water to like to define the curls. I still wanted that puffy wild look, but it was kind of too wild. So I sprayed it with water so once it dries up, the curl is a little bit more defined. And then I went ahead and added some mousse to define the curls even more once it dries up.
Type of money you gon' do sight. Type of money you gon' do bank. From the hoes, type of money make you stay white. Type of money she gon' let you put it in the fight. Big bank, take little bank, bank. Big bank, take little bank.
Back again, back to back, made back, stack the M's. Told him I met Slim Shady, bag the M. Once he go black, he'll be back again. Tell him hoes that it's crunch time abdomen. Yes, I caught Mad Chanel and Mad Javin. She did it again, imagine them. About to make these bums mad again.
Alright, and that is the end of the tutorial. I hope you guys loved the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video.
Diamond chains on my ankle. Young money in the cut like a shank out. Tell tip, Baba